I could tell from the minute that you crossed my eyes that I was gonna have to go and make you mine. You had me at hello, I'll never let you go. Love like this sounds so professional. If you were a tear in my eye, I would never cry for the fear of losing you. Did I ever tell you you were beautiful? Now your hair stuck under my cuticles. I know this sounds so new to you. Let me switch up the scene, change of view for you. I know you ain't believing, giving me reasons, thinking I'm another one that's here for the season. This is a Kodak moment, flash, and I can never picture us leaving the essence. When I'm in your presence, makes me feel like I'm floating in the heavens. Blessings.
I know you're home, baby. Pick up the phone. I'm just trying to find a way to have you sitting on the throne. We've been fussing, we've been loving, we've been fighting for too long. I don't wanna go to all of these parties all on my own. Cause I know you're home, baby. Pick up the phone. I'm just trying to find a way to have you sitting on the throne. We've been fussing, we've been loving, we've been fighting for too long. I don't wanna go to all of these parties all on my own. Cause
I know they've been watching every time we walk in. All these eyes are stopping, and baby, it's for you. Baby, baby, it's for you. I know I need to call when things start going crazy. All the things I need to do to keep you as my lady. Stop playing games, it's gonna drive you insane. Just grab my hand, you know the plan. Roll through the city, but our minds on the sand, and we at it again. We love to party on the weekends. That's when you be free, and that's when you want freaking. Classy on the streets, but in the sheets you pulling me in. Stop playing games, it's gonna drive you insane, baby. You grab my hand cause you wanna get with the man. I know you're home, baby. Pick up the phone. I'm just trying to find a way to have you sitting on the throne. We've been fussing, we've been loving, we've been fighting for too long. I don't wanna go to all of these parties all on my own. Cause I know you're home, baby. Pick up the phone. I'm just trying to find a way to have you sitting on the throne. We've been fussing, we've been loving, we've been fighting for too long. I don't wanna go to all of these parties all on my own. Cause I know they've been watching every time we walk in. All these eyes are stopping, and baby, it's for you. Baby, baby, it's for you. I know I need to call when things start going crazy. All the things I need to do to keep you as my lady. I know you know. I know you know. I know you're home, baby. Pick up the phone. I'm just trying to find a way to have you sitting on the throne. We've been fussing, we've been loving, we've been fighting for too long. I don't wanna go to all of these parties all on my own.
All right, this is the Wicked Pizza Show's Worcester Got Talent. We opened up with LL Cool B.
Well, I'm just going to let you do the whole show yourself tonight. I mean,
I call
You're so fucking pussy.
he is such me.
Forget loving all day.
you almost electrocuted me. It sounded like you plugged me into a 110-volt outlet. And then he goes, okay, so no, seriously, what he does at first, he goes, hey, put on your headphones.
Oh, shit.
Now, like,
God, it's working the bugs out. You guys have to, you know, you have
yeah,
to...
no, I think
You guys
he's
sound like
taking
two old married couples.
He's taking a piss out of me. That's what he's trying to kill me. All right.
You're alive. You're still
Coming to
standing.
you live from Shooters.
70 James Street, Worcester.
Bar of Billiards. We've got Worcester Got Talent.
Yeah.
show number 4.
Show number 4, but it technically is our show number 92.
That's right.
date today is the 2nd of March. It's the follow-up show to our extremely political show last night.
Hey, that was a good time.
That was. We got a lot of interaction. We had friends from New Jersey. We had friends from
My friend
the
Chris.
land of Oh Yeah, Don't You Know? And we had, it was all in all,
Fuzzy Mike. Okay.
Who has the fuzzy mic? Is it me, Snarky?
Or all of us.
Am I fuzzy?
See, that's what you
It's time
get.
for a trim.
That's what you get when you let it bump
Cake's your scrumptious bitch.
Ooh, I try.
Hey now.
Yeah, I was a cooking fiend last night. I was in the.
Yeah, chicken pot pie, which was excellent.
Thank you.
Some banana bread that came out awesome.
Are you sure? I kept hearing. I was like, okay.
Yeah, mouth full of it. Not really good.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to him. He's like,
That's why I made it. Because I can't talk politics, even though I tried later on in the night.
Again, see, that's when you took issue with that, which you shouldn't, because it's
You
not
really
always.
took issue with that?
You did. You were upset,
Oh, okay.
and
I'm getting that.
But the whole thing, like I said, it's more or less we just wanted to see your view on things. Just because you don't follow politics, that's what you made that clear.
Yeah.
You don't follow politics, which is fine. But it's just when we ask your opinion thing. It's not really a political side, just what your thought is on it.
And then I
that's
go
all.
off on a tangent or
yeah.
whatever I ran.
She wants to.
I was in rare mode last night. I had a stressful day, so I drank a little bit. I can't hit drink number 3, I'm told.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's got a number there, and 3 is the
Oh,
bad
shit.
number.
Oh, shit.
3 strikes are out.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's out. No matter what you say to me, you're, get away from me. Don't talk to me. The guy was driving.
She was a little,
Snarky wants to
I was a bitch.
lick your frosting cake.
Ooh.
Or like, I did like, but I think she wants to lick it. But
Okay.
that makes
I can
sense.
put it all over.
Hey,
Anyway. Again.
Let me play one quick thing.
to the night closes in.
That's correct, right? So I just had to play that. So,
Hey, Bumps.
yeah.
That mic in your avatar, where did you get it?
This mic in my avatar. Oh,
Did you
that's
get
the
the-
one I'm using right now. This one. The picture up, it's the one she's talking about up on Spreaker.
Yeah. Did you get that from Guitar Center?
I did. Guitar Center, we got it. I was on sale. How much was it, Byron? $69 or something like that?
Really?
69, dude.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mine was 73
69.
marked down to 49.
Yep, yep.
Mine's a little.
Mine's the most expensive one.
Yes.
A big fat $10. $10.
$9.99.
And my son bought it for me, so it means extra special. It means more to me than anything, so. Yay.
Yeah, Snarky, I got this mic at Guitar Center. It's got 4 blue LED lights inside of it.
It's so pretty.
It's actually the model. It's by MXL.
And I rubbed it on my nuts last night.
Yeah, it's an MXL.
Is that what that smell is?
Yeah, right. But the model is the Blizzard. So it's a Blizzard
Which, funny you should mention, there's a raging
Yes.
storm outside.
coming out tonight.
Is there?
Tonight or tomorrow.
It's not that bad outside.
Not right now,
Yeah,
but
but-
today it was.
Oh, it was raining. My golf cart was all over the place.
The Meadowbrook building was shaking.
For more reasons. Hey.
No, I'm a good boy.
Well, he gets all bashful.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Well, you're Byron, like you said, the guy was scoring all day, but he's cranky as fuck. Right?
Yeah, and I'm an action.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
that's what we'll assume since
That's what,
we
yeah.
weren't permitted into the studio until a certain
I know,
point.
we had to get a special notice. You're allowed to.
Yeah, we're allowed to return to the studio. Studio 5 is clear.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, well, too bad because we're already on our way.
Yeah, right? Something was ending one way or another. So,
Ooh. Jim, are you joining us right now?
I am. I'm going to be starting off early tonight.
Good.
Yeah,
So
I'm
let's
starting
pack it
off.
up.
I've only had one so far myself, but
I thought you'd be like, that's not the first time I heard that.
No, I'm yeah.
I'm testing your wits right now. So I'm glad that you guys joined us tonight for the Worcester Got Talent 4th round. We're here at Shooters Billiards over in Worcester, Massachusetts, home central of Talent Network.
Hells yeah.
So if anyone is interested in coming in and displaying what they're made of, we would love to, rate you on a scale of 0 to 10. If you feel like you're a 10, you should be here. If not, you're a 0 in my eyes.
Yep.
Get your asses down here.
Exactly. It's a great showcase, man. It's awesome.
Really?
And it's been a great turnout.
How'd you catch my fart on there?
How didn't?
But we love it. I mean, it's great, and it's nice to see the different, I guess, levels of talent, if you will.
It varies every single time.
It does.
Yeah,
All genres.
Right, and it's great because you see like the raw talent. Like there's like one of our personal favorites is Jai. Young kid, and like you've said a couple times, he's a great singer, but maybe rap's not his thing. I think he's got a great voice. I think he's more of an R&B type guy. He's got that
I can
voice,
see him fitting the mold.
Yeah,
Is he going to be joining us in another one of these?
I definitely want to say that he's expanding his branches now.
Yeah.
So this might have been like a seed start for him. And I wish him the best in all of his endeavors, of course. Hopefully he'll be here for the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's hit some of the other.
Yeah, he posted a picture of him with Joyner Lucas the other day.
At the barbershop.
Yeah.
See, things happen.
He was like,
Paths cross.
yeah.
Paths cross and stars align, as they say.
Yeah.
And things happen. But I actually just wanted to get on here and give the call out to anyone who's looking to register and perform.
What's the email to contact you for that?
WorcesterGotTalent@gmail.com.
All right.
Okay.
And registration fee is $10, limited time only. Password is GXEM. We're gonna have our third judge for the night because we, typically it's me and Tina as judge 1 and 2. And we vary, you guys having the position at week number 2, I believe it was, or event number 2. So tonight we're gonna be going with Joel's Montalvo. And he's a local talent out of Worcester, Massachusetts. So I'm going to have you guys get acclimated with him a little bit before the show, so that way you can kind of get inside his mind while he waits.
Let's do it up. Do it up.
How you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing
What you
good.
drinking?
I'm drinking some Hennessy and Red Bull.
Oh, yeah, there you go. The good stuff. Yes, it
Little
is.
style. All right.
So give us a little background about yourself. Like,
All right, well, I'm a Worcester native.
okay.
And I've been doing hip-hop since I've been 13 years old. And I would say it's therapeutic for me. It's something that
With the writing part, the performing part, like what?
I would say the writing part is more therapeutic, but I think the whole process altogether, it gives me something to focus on, and it keeps me kind of in tune with what's going on, I guess.
So what kind of stuff do you rap about?
Honestly,
Like real life?
I rap
or-
about stuff that I have done maybe in the past, before going to prison or whatever, you know, and stuff that I've seen people do or stuff that I've
Just
heard
all
that people
real
have
life,
done.
yeah.
Just. I have a lot of energy when I do my music and stuff, and I don't spare much, but I still manage to be raw and provocative. But
Okay.
I could definitely filter it whenever I need to, and it's an art for me. It really is an art. I'd rather talk about these things than actually go and do these things.
Exactly.
once again,
That's
you know?
awesome. So I have a question. So you said you've been doing this since you're like 13.
Yes.
How old were you when you first performed? And where did you first perform? Friend's
When I
backyard?
first
this-
performed.
Whatever.
When I first performed, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's all right.
I think when I first performed, I was about 18 years old.
Okay.
Which is a crazy gap there because when I was 13, I started writing. That's when I was like, I love music. I like hip hop. I like the culture. And I kept writing. And I kept wanting to fantasize about doing music. It was more it was more of a fantasy, but I had the skill set.
Right.
And then I slowly but surely started, actually recording and going into the studio, and then I surrounded myself with people that actually did shows, and I think I went up. I think my first show was by myself, and it's ironic, and I think I do a lot of things like that for a reason, just to feel it out by myself, and not have to be like, hey, it's gonna be a big show, and then go over there and it's only like 4 people.
Doesn't matter. You got to perform like it's
You gotta-
4 or 4,000, right?
Yeah, you gotta perform like you're in front of Madison Square Garden every time. That's the way I look at it.
So who are some artists that you look up to?
role models.
Start from 13. Start from 13. Like,
I'm gonna go back then. 13 it hasn't changed since then, and I think that's why my style is what it is. But Eminem, Lloyd Banks, and Jadakiss.
Yeah.
These three guys I idolized, and they all had different characteristic traits to their skill set that I latched onto.
So it's funny. We've done this show this is our fourth time we've done this show.
Eminem, I'm sure a lot.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every single time. But everyone is disappointed with Eminem right now. Are you?
I think that no,
Like, have you heard the new album?
That's another thing too. I've heard bits and pieces of it. I can definitely say when I hear it, it doesn't sound like Marshall Mathers LP or any of these old.
You're saying what I've heard. So
it doesn't sound like that, but he is still exercising. He's still exercising his lyrical ability.
All right. Is there an album by him that you just like disappointed in him? Like, did you like the one where he came out with Rap God and stuff like that? Were you into that one at all?
I think he rapped really too fast for that, and I think that it's the times. I think he's trying to when he does that, he's trying to let certain artists know in the industry, like, I still got the juice. Don't try it. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that, but at the same time, like, there's not too much more he can do to impress us at this point.
See,
the longer he stays in, his ratings will go down at this point. I think the back scene may be wise, but at the same time, you can't tell. You may look at it like I do. It's therapy.
Have you ever seen him live?
I have not seen him live.
I've seen him 3 times live.
Have you? And
yes.
I bet he knows every word. He's on point.
Yeah, I was disappointed with one show he did. I saw him with Papa Roach. Yep. And he headlined, and it just seemed like he was all fucked up, And
I'm sure after that.
Okay, Limp Bizkit's
or something, right?
It was right before. Yeah, it was before that. It was Marshall Mathers' second one, I think. But no, he's so talented. I actually, if you can, listen to this new album. It's pretty decent. Because I got mad at Smack That. I'm like, really? Smack That? No, that's like the...
Yeah, no, okay. So now you start talking about certain songs. I guess when I heard Smack That and Akon, I'm just like, all right, this is just like, some funny stuff. But then don't forget, that's what he did back in the Eminem.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
So we kind of grew up on that funny stuff when no one was doing that. So I feel like if anybody, they really call Eminem the clown of hip hop because like he can switch it up and he can be so funny.
Yeah,
but you don't want to mess with the clown.
No, you don't.
That's what
you
they
never
say.
know what they're hiding behind those eyes.
A lot of people are scared of clowns.
So Jadakiss, what's Jadakiss been doing? I haven't heard.
Jadakiss, he just dropped the album with Fabulous, Freddie versus Jason. Man,
okay,
those guys, man, they stay so close to their time. It's so crazy. You'd think 10 years passes and they would hear all these new artists come out and even these older artists who kind of be influenced to some extent, but how they stay so close to their sound and just keep to the essence of their hip hop and where they're from. It's so incredible. It's so crazy.
So if we not to cut you off, but lyrically. Stage presence, the way you sound. Do you sound like anyone out there right now? Like, not saying that you're copying someone, but just like would someone say, "Hey, that guy kind of sounds like this." Or
there's a new artist that just came out, and I'm actually grateful that he came out and he's actually doing as well as he is doing because it allows me. It shows me that what I'm doing is not wrong.
Okay.
But this guy 6ix9ine.
Yep.
His edginess, SIX, the 6ix9ine.
He's coming to the Palladium.
He was supposed to. I think they canceled it.
Did they?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw some people going, "You better cancel him right now."
Yeah, well, I think it's rowdy. He's really rowdy. His show set is real rowdy. And not only that, like I've been watching a lot of Instagram stuff. Like it seems like a lot of other people are trying him, like literally waiting outside of the venues when he comes out and trying to fight him. And like it's happening, and it happened in like 5, 7, 8, 9 different states.
Really?
The kid jumped off stage, dive. Everyone moved out the way. He hit the floor 3 times.
Oh shit!
3 different venues. So like I think last week he stayed diving. Everybody caught him. He felt great. You know what I'm saying? They like me, but at the same time, the only reason I say him is because of like how rowdy and like the sound of his voice, and like that's really like. Besides, not the look though that he got.
See, I gotta listen to it because I've been hearing more hype or seeing a lot of hype and seeing people post on Facebook or whatever. Oh, don't let this guy come to Worcester.
No. I was out in New York about 2 weeks ago with him. We did a little video. We were networking, and I think his management told me about $30,000 for a feature with him. and $20,000 for a walkthrough.
Oh wow.
He asked for $30,000. I was not. I was not gonna do it for $30,000 at all. That's too much. That's a new car. That's just.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Unless I had it 3 times.
You got $30,000. You buy me a drink then.
I got it, but not to give it to him. I gotta get it 3 more times first.
All right. Hold on. What are we doing? Can I keep going? We have boo-boos?
Still picking something up.
Is it cutting out?
Someone was saying it was like fuzzy. I don't know. Anyway. So, are you going to do anything tonight? You going to get some little sampling of your music?
Yeah, I was considering it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a little
See how the
something.
Hennessy's going to kick in a little bit.
I have one of my guys. I go by Jules Montalvo, and I have a team. I'm a part of a team, a bigger movement of artists.
Yeah.
And we go by the fam. And
That's what's on your hat right now.
Yes,
I was
it
going to ask you about
is
that.
on my shirt as well.
Nice.
So what we are is we're basically self-explanatory. A family of guys who are serious about what they do. So we have like this unspoken code. If one person goes to a show, another one must be there. Must go. And just
For
everything we
support
always
and stuff
move
like
into
that,
is
yeah.
always for support, for networking. We figure if the artist is gonna, if I'm gonna go up onto the stage to perform and stuff, the last thing I want to do is worry about shaking everyone's. Guys going up there in a little bit, that kind of thing. So,
So are you performing anywhere in Worcester at all, or do you just are you like very specific? Like not sheltered, but meaning like I'm only gonna play this date.
No.
Once every 6 months or something.
No. Actually, I've probably done about 8 shows in the last like 6 weeks.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
So where are you playing at? Where are you performing at?
Jersey, New York, Manchester. The last show we did was in Manchester,
Connecticut.
New Hampshire, Manchester, New
Oh, New
Hampshire,
Hampshire,
and
yes.
it was Club Jewel. My name is Jules. It was in my club.
You're like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, but it was Club Jewel. The last one before that was out in Newark, New Jersey, and it was some strip club that they were opening up over there.
Yeah.
But we do get around and we do shows. We try our best to get out there, I do shows here locally around the area too.
So you do Raven?
I do feel like, I've done a Raven. I'm actually have a disability function to go to at a Raven in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I actually have a show on April 12th at Mambo's. They got Joselito the Puppet coming, a comedian from New York. So that's going to be a big turnout. But
I love comedians.
my main thing is networking when I go to shows.
Oh yeah, you got
After I get off stage, I
that.
go off and I have a mental note for myself. And I tell myself that I at least want to get 10 people's Instagram information. I do it every show. I at least get 10. At least.
All right, hit me up.
For sure.
Patty B311.
Patty B311. I'm looking at it now.
I love it. Like I never did anything like this before. Did radio stuff. I love this. This is crazy.
I never did this either. Jem asked me if I wanted to be a contestant a long time ago, and I had to pass up on the offer. Not because I don't think that the venue's big or anything of that nature. I just feel like it was more scouting for talent,
Right.
and I feel like
You're a step up.
yeah, I'm a little
You've already
past
kinda
that
proved
at this
yourself.
point, But I'm more than welcome. I told him I'm more than happy to come along and judge or even
cool.
participate. I would have walked through the door and paid just to get through, just to support the movement.
That's all.
Just because I would love for
I know.
someone
I
to
love
do it
this.
for me.
I love this.
A lot of the stuff that I do it because I know, like, when you need somebody to come to that show, when you really depend on people, a lot of people don't tend to show up.
They don't. I'm
And I like
actually
to be that
married
one
to a
guy.
drummer, so I've been.
The letdowns, you've seen them.
Yeah, he's a rock and roll drummer, and he's been through numerous shows, numerous bands and stuff, and it's hard to try to get people to come out, to support you, and it's just like I used to get pissed a lot because clubs would charge you $10 to get in the door. They used to piss me off. It's like charge a little bit less. You're gonna make the money at the bar no matter what. I'd rather spend my extra $5-10 at the bar.
Right.
Come out and support. People just need to support local music, whatever style it is.
I feel like it's all like an investment, and it's just so crazy because even when you think about just going out and enjoying the night and having fun and going to entertain artists, you're paying. Like a lot of like, I feel like maybe if the fans or just I would say maybe the patrons of the establishment that night, the bar, the venue, wherever place it is that you decide to perform at, I feel like if they knew how much time and effort and actually money artists put into the shows just to entertain them, they may value it a little bit more. But at the same time,
I think they take it for granted.
I feel like everybody's just doing their own thing. If you have not been through a life and you don't know what it's like, you won't know what it's like.
I know.
I always tell everyone that, and you need to surround yourself with people that have been through those letdowns, so they won't let you down. And just don't let each other down. Just be there. I mean, if you can't make it, then
try to make at least something, or
tell them ahead of time.
Yes.
Not the day of, not 2 hours before. Like, tell them a week before. Unless, God forbid something happens with a family member or something. I get that, but those emergencies happen too often.
Exactly. No, you run out of family members.
They all dead.
I have a question. I have a lot of questions. Sorry.
Go ahead.
So who's your dream person that you want to perform with on stage? Whether they're opening for you or you're opening for them.
It's so crazy because you ask me stuff that I never think about.
No, good. I got some good questions
because I just feel like I don't know. I just like I feel like I grew up watching a lot of these guys on TV, and like the people that I'm not seeing on TV that I happen to catch down social media. I just these young guys and this new style of music. I tend to like. I'm not frowned upon of it because it has a bounce. But I just think that you know what? I'm gonna back up a little bit. What I am gonna say is that I give everyone credit for doing what they do. Certain things just don't sit well with me versus other things.
Okay.
I think that's why I'm gonna go with that one.
So I'm surprised you didn't say Eminem. You wouldn't want to perform for Eminem?
I would love to, but I feel like me standing side by side with Eminem on a stage.
Do you feel like you don't have it?
No, I feel like I got it, but we know he has it, so I'm going to have to bring it. And I just feel like at the end of the day, we're talking about a god of hip-hop. If anything, I'm like an archangel, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he was
I'm coming
down
to
at
help
the
him
dumps,
defend the forefront.
thank God for Dre.
Sorry to cut you short. We're going to have to end this part briefly, and we have to reset.
Okay. Well, it was great talking to you.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And we'll give you a card so you can hear us chit-chatting. Yes. But thank you.
Thank you.
Worcester Got Talent.
Yes.
Worcester Got Talent.